you saying, boys and girls? It's your boy Rough Diamond here. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. I've wanted to make this video for a while, but as we don't know much about the next GTA release, I didn't see any point. But now the boys and I are back on GTA 5, my mind has started to wander. Although GTA 5 is a great game, it is pretty dated, and from the last few sessions I've had, it's made me realise this even more. GTA 5 got released back in September 2013, that's 7 years ago, and since then we've had next-gen consoles, numerous updates for GTA itself, and the rise and fall of Battle Royale. But now it feels like it's time for a new GTA release. Rockstar are still pumping content into GTA 5, and the community are still playing it. But after we all got a taste of Red Dead Redemption, it left us fans wondering, and maybe kickstarted the hype train for GTA 5. We all know what Rockstar are capable of, and given the technology that developers have to their disposal these days, GTA 6 has the potential to live up to its predecessors and expectations and hopefully smash it. A new GTA release for gamers is like gold for a miner. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's a big thing. Although content creators are still playing the game, and old players are jumping back on, with another update only dropping a few weeks back, the survival mode, but for me, the way the game is designed feels pretty dated. I remember the first time playing GTA all those years ago when the demo came out with the official PlayStation magazine. It was only a 5-minute demo, but I got hours of gameplay out of it. And since then, I've played every release to death, with Rockstar delivering each and every time. So what do we know about GTA 6? The short answer is absolutely nothing. But there are the typical rumours and leaks out there, which we do need to take with a pinch of salt, but interesting nevertheless. Although GTA 6 hasn't been officially confirmed by Rockstar, we know it's coming soon without a doubt. But when we all ask, well, there's all types of guesses out there, but the one that holds the most weight is the most recent. I've always guessed it would be the game after Red Dead Redemption 2, and I've always hoped 2019. But we now know that's not going to happen. There was an interesting discovery by Reddit user CShepFTW, who found a LinkedIn page for an environment artist working at Rockstar Games India. According to his personal LinkedIn page, he lists an unannounced AAA title that he's been working on from February 2017 to present. So what could this project be? It could be anything, but most would probably point towards GTA 6, because it's naturally expected to be the developer's next AAA project. But the combination of a Rockstar Games India employee working on an unannounced AAA game and the studio looking for testers sure does point to something big. Sony are rumoured to have paid huge money to get 1 month's worth of exclusive GTA rights, which I will talk more on in a second. And the theory that has got GTA fans talking claims the PS5 could get announced during a major up-and-coming event to mark the PS1's 25th birthday. It's claimed that GTA 6 will be out in 2020 and will be a timed launch exclusive for the PlayStation 5. And another theory going around suggests that GTA 6 could get announced in the run-up to Christmas this year. Marry all that together and include a post on the GTA 6 Reddit, a tweet from one Twitter account which said December 3rd. And if that's the case, then that's when GTA 6 might get announced as a PS5 launch title. Then it's possible it could get announced at the reveal event for Sony's new console. Previous rumours had claimed that Sony were prepping an event in February where the new PlayStation would be revealed. So if that's when the PlayStation reveal is happening, instead of this December, then that's when GTA 6 could also be getting unveiled. If the PlayStation 5 is able to launch as the first console gamers can play GTA 6 on, then it undoubtedly will give a big advantage over the Xbox 2. Not only could it give the PlayStation 5 a sales edge over the next Xbox, it could be the deciding factor on which next-gen console to purchase on day one. And interestingly, what was the last home console that had exclusive rights to the Grand Theft Auto series? That would be the PlayStation 2, which ended up being the best-selling console of all time. It does worry me to hear about PlayStation's exclusivity to the game, and I hope that doesn't mean the full game, just exclusive access to certain parts of the game. PlayStation always seem to get exclusivity to games and DLCs in my opinion. Call of Duty Zombies maps have always dropped early on PlayStation before PC and Xbox, and this does annoy the player base. But GTA is a whole different story. This won't damage the brand, everyone wants the game and PlayStation seems to be the only ones that will gain from this. GTA 5 sold over 11.2 copies in the first 24 hours and has sold over 1.10 million to date. So we're looking at a potential 2020 holiday release, but that's just our idle speculation rather than anything official. And according to Stephen Ogg, the actor now famed for his performance as Trevor Phillips in GTA 5, recent appearance on a panel during the Brazil game show, the actor said that GTA 6 could be releasing soon, explaining that Rockstar's games take 7 to 8 years to make. Do the math. GTA 5 released in 2013, so Og's math sets up the GTA 6 launch date as either 2020 next year or 2021, which is in time for next-gen consoles, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Project Scarlet, which are both releasing the holiday season of next year. So what do we know about GTA 6 and what will we see in the game? Well, we know practically nothing, it's just rumours up to now, but going on what I said a second ago, it won't be long until we find out. But the rumours that are out there are pretty interesting, and if they come true, it would be great. I'm now going to run through the rumours regarding locations, etc, and then do a top 10 of things we want to see. One leak out there claims GTA 6 will have a male and female protagonist, will be set in 2 cities, and have a map 4 times the size of GTA 5's. All pretty obvious if you ask me. The 2 cities in question are rumoured to be Vice City and Liberty City, which are based on Miami and New York. We know Rockstar like to take a real life location, exaggerate its characteristics, and generally take the piss, which they have done in all the previous releases. So imagine a map set on the east coast of America, with 2 cities you can drive between with a lot of open space in and around. It all sounds pretty fitting and isn't too foreign from what Rockstar have done before. Other rumours out there say all the previous maps from past titles will be put onto one large map. Also, London could be a feature and time travel has been discussed. But other than that, that's all we know. I'm now going to do a top 10 list of things we want to see in GTA 6. 10. A huge selection of vehicles and upgrades. There's always been a huge selection of vehicles available in GTA, plus they add all types after release through DLC, but I hope they take it to the next level in GTA 6. Vehicles are the thing you use the most in GTA. People spend fortunes through the in-game currency buying the cars they want, do them up how they want, and then drive them how they want. The majority of people won't ever be able to get a collection of cars in real life like they have in GTA 5, but after a while you end up doing the same thing to each car in your collection, as the upgrades aren't that extensive, so it'll be good to see more variety. Flying cars and bikes came towards the end of GTA's life, which do feel like God mode vehicles. And if they were released towards the beginning of GTA 5's life, it could have ruined the game, but instead, perfectly timed by Rockstar, put more life into the game. So a great selection of all types of vehicles and upgrades to give the player variety and make it feel like each and every vehicle is different and reflects the player's individuality. Also, one last thing about vehicles is even since GTA 1 and in every release since, the car you are in is the car you see driving around the most. This can get pretty frustrating when trying to find a faster car, only a small thing, but I thought it was worth mentioning. 9. Weapons and upgrades. Just like cars, we've had a decent selection up to date, with more being added with DLC, and then God weapons added towards the end of GTA 5's life to inject replayability. That worked, but imagine it taken to the next level. Skins, attachments, and even charms add that individuality to the game, and knowing Rockstar, if they do add that much customization, it won't be cheap for the player, but not many games are 18+, so they need to make up for it somehow. For me, a high price tag on in-game items is frustrating, but it definitely works for Rockstar. You grind, you get rewarded. And having those in-game shark cards and special offers keeps players spending their hard-earned cash because they need that yacht. Hold tight, big boy Barlow. 8. DLC and content. You can't deny Rockstar are the kings when it comes to adding content to an already dated game. The timing seems so well planned and keeps players playing. I can guarantee they'll do the same for the next release, but I thought it was worth mentioning on this list. Also, when it comes to the map, it would be nice to see extensions to the map itself. 7. A multi-city map and big city centres. Every GTA release has been bigger and better than the previous, and given the technology available and how big Rockstar are in the game these days, the next map could be at a scale we have never seen before. Imagine driving out of one city into another completely different. Definitely a romantic thought. GTA 5 didn't really have a city centre. A lot like LA, there's a downtown but no real city centre landmarks, like New York and Times Square for example. I feel GTA 5 missed a trick here, and adding a city like Vegas would have really made the game that much better. Imagine this, leaving South Beach, driving through Miami city centre across the Everglades, with the surrounding area gradually getting more built up as you start to enter the city, and then before you know it, you're in Manhattan. Obviously the names would be different, but something I think Rockstar could pull off well. Just look at how much the scenery changed in Red Dead as you made your way across the map. 6. Pile-ups. A bit of a weird one, but I am going to talk about pile-ups. GTA 5 was so well designed, destruction gets reset after you get to a certain distance from the carnage just caused. But a bit more freedom when it comes to just messing around would be great. I remember in past GTAs you could cause pile-ups and crazy carnage, drive around the block, and on your return it would still be there. This was before online got introduced, and they have to take that into consideration, because if the whole server was spread across the map and the respawn distance was pretty far away, the whole map could stay destroyed, and this would ruin it for other players, in my opinion anyway. 5. Distance shooting. Only a small one, but back in the day you could climb a skyscraper or a crane and then shoot pedestrians, but GTA 5 pedestrians despawn after a certain distance. 4. Less phone calls and notifications. These are relentless in GTA 5, and even at a high level with everything bought, they don't stop. They're put in to remind you there is stuff to do and other missions you may not have done, but after playing the game for 7 years, they basically just piss me off now. 3. More freedom within menus. There are so many different menus and sub-menus, interactive menus as well as your phone. If your car gets destroyed, I have to call the insurance on my phone to then go into the interactive menu to get it delivered. It feels like you are constantly having to come out of one menu just to do something similar in another. I like the phone, but don't make it so much of a feature if there are other menus running alongside. One central hub where you can do everything would make the game a lot simpler and easy to navigate. All it takes is not to play the game for 3 days and you've already forgotten where that feature sits within the game. Well, I do anyway. 2. More interactable buildings and interior. I know this is something that has been mentioned / rumoured and is a great earner for Rockstar, I'm sure, but a lot more access to the interior of buildings would be great. If it's your building, change the interior. Having more of a selection to make it more personal would be great, as well as being able to destroy more sturdy objects like buildings. 1. Music and volume. One of the first things people would think if you said the letters GTA to them would be the radio stations. It's always been a huge draw, and since day one there has always been a spoof type feel to the stations, as well as a wide selection of great music. I don't think this will change in GTA 6 and has made a lot of musicians' career as well as padding their pockets, and I can see it only getting bigger with music being added with DLCs, but one thing I'm pretty sure will happen is being able to listen to your own music through Spotify or another streaming service through the game. You can't deny that would be awesome. I don't even have a Spotify account, but it still sounds great to me. Also, being able to listen to music whilst running around would be great, meaning in-game AirPods that don't go missing or need charging. Also, being able to quickly turn the music up and down when a banger comes on would be really useful as well. Right, that's it for the list and this video. I can't wait for this game, and it's fair to say, like many others, I have been excited for this for a while now. I'm planning to make a lot of videos on GTA 6, so stay tuned. Feels like it would be good for my time on YouTube. I spent hours on GTA 5 working out the best way to make money, exploits, etc. And if I was in the same position back then, which I am now, I would have made so many videos up to now. If there are any other videos you would like to see from me with regards to GTA 6, then let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, a bit of a lengthy one, but I hope you didn't get bored of my voice. Right, like if you like, comment and sub, and don't forget to hit the little bell so you don't miss another. I've been your boy Rough Diamond. Laters.